The Supreme Court that will pass directions on a batch of petitions seeking 100% VVPAT EVM cross-verification. This will be a crucial hearing during the election season. The Election Commission in an earlier hearing had said that it's impossible to tamper with EVMs. The Supreme Court will pronounce its verdict on the batch of petitions seeking the direction to tally the voter verifiable paper audit trail, the VVPAT slips, with voters. These are votes that cast through the electronic voting machines, the EVMs, during elections. VVPAT, the voter verified paper audit trail, enables a voter to see if the vote has properly been cast and has gone to the candidate he or she has supported. The VVPAT generates a paper slip that's kept in a sealed cover and can be opened if there is a dispute. To get more on this, we have OP Rawat joining us to take us through. He's the former CEC joining us. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the broadcast this morning. Can you explain how the EVM system works, and is it really foolproof against any sort of tampering?
Yes, EVM is a foolproof system, and the Mark III EVM is so sensitive that if anybody touches it with little ignorance or malafide intention, it goes into factory mode and its security certificate has to be renewed in the factory itself. It cannot work. So with VVPAT, VVPAT, the main objective was to give voter a confidence that when he or she presses the button on EVM, the vote goes to the candidate intended for. And therefore, this VVPAT was introduced that a voter can see for herself or himself that the vote has gone to this candidate with this symbol. And purpose was not this, that you have to verify the electronic count by counting the slips. That was done on a sample basis with the advice of a Statistical Institute of India to reconfirm that EVM is foolproof.
Right, sir, the petitions have raised issues of trust as far as voters are concerned in the system and sought tweaks in the current process. Take us through the suggestions that have been made. Currently, the votes are recorded on 5 VVPAT machines. They are cross-checked with the EVMs in every assembly segment. The petition in the Supreme Court wants 100% cross-checking. Take us through the other suggestions as well.
There is no problem in that. Only thing is that this is, number one, waste of time. Number two, this is bringing in a lot of risk. Because VVPAT slips are very small, just about 4 inches by 2.5 inches, and very thin paper. And our elections are held in peak of summer, and everywhere where counting is held, you don't have air conditioning. It's only the fan or the cooler. One slip flying away will create ruckus. Whereas till now, in last 5 years, not a single mismatch was there. So the intention behind the 100% counting has to be seen properly.
Right. Also, when we talk about the pros and cons when it comes to the EVM, sir, if you could take us through those.
Yeah. EVM actually is a calculator and nobody can do anything because it is not internet ready.
Right. So the EVM systems, they don't really require electricity. They come with battery power packs. This is very crucial, especially when it comes to areas that do not really have electricity.
It doesn't have any outside connection. That was the intention. And wherever there is no power, it works that way also. So the Election Commission wanted that it should have no communication link with the outside world, only the EVM and VVPAT system.
So the systems are very light, they're user-friendly, of course, they're lightweight and robust. But when we talk about tampering that can take place as far as the EVMs are concerned, like we did see in the first phase of elections, EVMs were tampered with, they were destroyed in certain areas of Manipur where, violence took place. So having these lightweight machines, is it very safe?
These machines are safe. Only thing is that the frustration of some vested interest in commercial world, because they want this huge business of 15,000 crore. And if we have one nation, one election, this will grow, I think, double. So that is one side. And second is they are not able to use muscle or any other contraption to bring or swing the election to their favor.
Right, sir. So, the problem they have right now is with that light that comes on only for 7 seconds. So, what suggestions are really being made is at least that the light should remain on at all times. Is that possible?
That is not possible because you see, every polling station has 1,400 voters. And if you multiply by 7 seconds, the whole time of polling will go away. And if you increase this from 7 seconds, whereas any individual can see anything within just flip of a eyelid. Just 1 second is enough. And 7 seconds is more than enough to see whom your vote has gone.
Right, the suggestion for returning to paper ballots is something that is being suggested. However, the Commission's counsel has gone on to say that the petitioner's request for return to ballot paper voting system is retrograde as a suggestion. Is that really possible to go back to that old system?
When no alternative is left before the Election Commission, they will have to go back to the ballot paper system, which is really retrograde, and it was the main cause for booth capturing, use of muscle power, and maligning our voter. That Indian voter has not learned how to vote. Thousands and thousands of votes were invalidated. So all these things have gone just because of EVM.
Right. Thank you so much, OP Rawat, former CEC, for joining us on the broadcast. Crucial hearing coming up in court. All eyes on that verdict.